It is preseason. The Lakers, although, feel like they might be in midseason form. They played just 2 months ago. Last time they took the floor, they won the title. He was hoping to win a title last year when he was wearing a Milwaukee Bucks uniform. Batum, a strong drive. Great ball movement for Ibaka, and a great look at a limited role last year in Charlotte. Was signed by the Hornets a few years back to be the number 2. He is perfect in the role for the Clippers as maybe the
squad is being a harassing minutes like you talked about on the defensive end.
Leonard gets his first touch. They go back to Ibaka. This time tries the right wing three.
A little bit there for Kawhi, but to your point, as you talk about not taking anything from Montrez, it's a different thing. Easy bunny right there. I know Paul wish he had back so he could get that easy too. Still working on some of the rough.
Kawhi was asked what this team needed. He said, we need to be smarter. And the upgraded intellect with Serge Ibaka, having been through the fire, winning a title as Kuzma spins away.
And how to play the games together is what separates the good teams from the championship teams. And that's what, Kawhi was talking about.
What a clever play by Paul George's first basket tonight.
Utilize it within the game setting.
Now, he has gone back to his trainer, where he finished in his top 3 of MVP a couple of years ago. He said he is ready for any.
How you feel dictates a lot about how you're going to play. And if you feel like you're not up to par, well, it's going to affect your game. And right there, Paul George has that. And how the information is disseminated, which bodes well for this Clippers team.
We saw a brief look at my partner last year, Chauncey Billups, is Lou Williams. Kuzma shadowed by Batum. Schroeder, rhythmic 3, back and forth we go, and now the Lakers take a 1-point lead. First preseason game for both of these two teams.
Yeah, it's good to see guys back on the court, and I know Montrez right there with the steal. Ibaka is like I was looking at. We're all blessed to be able to do what we love. We're broadcasting and they're on the court playing basketball, so good to see him back on the court.
Luke Patterson was the opening night starter for the Clippers last year. Cook knocks down the jump ball inside, blocked by Zubac, the younger brother of Giannis. Of a similar build, that's for sure. Lou knocks down his second.
You want to be healthy. I think that's the key for Luke Kennard, to be able to be healthy and play a significant amount and not all. Okay, now I think with the combination of the players on this roster, his game will be able to pick up and be really effective. He's made so effective being able to get offensive rebounds and convert.
Reggie Jackson slinking his way down, being mentally tough, or maybe that's what held me back. Zoo juggles again and turns it over. Here comes Horton Tucker. Lobs it to Antetokounmpo. Lakers by 3.
Yeah, Kawhi kind of letting the beard grow a little bit. I like it.
He had a different kind of hairdo during the little brief.
I think the key with any young player coming into the league is understanding you don't know everything. And you learn from the guys who've gotten it done.
Lou
misdirect, the defense in regards to coming off of that screen, catching right there about free throw line extended.
They got inside. Paul George. We didn't see him in the preseason at all. In fact, didn't see him until mid-November. It's great to see him here get challenged and again not playing in front of fans once again. It's going to be an interesting study. Zubac's down inside, colliding. And
this year.
Horton Tucker has not been shy tonight. Frank Vogel is very happy about that. Paul George not going to be shy here. Frank Vogel is not.
All the guy on me, you can't guard me. Step up, shoot over the top. The failure sometimes is learning from that and then improving upon that and then ultimately being successful.
Pat said they got to get there too.
Well, and that's, like you said, it's not to take away. Everybody knew who Trez was coming in. And actually, I think he exceeded expectations coming out of Louisville as far as.
George isolates on Montrez. Trez does a good job of staying in front of him. Nice pass into Cavangeli. Better feed into Batum. And
you'd like to see that in a young player.
Beverly to George to Cavangeli, and he gets rewarded on the other side. Everybody.
Important year of progress and growth for him, as well as anybody on this roster.
Predictable, sloppy basketball here in the first preseason game. There's a great deal of maturity from Terrence Mann as Montrez bear hugs the loose ball inside.
Yeah, and the more time he gets on the court, hence you're thinking, man. That's why.
I wish I had that. I wish I had you back then. Here's Mann inside. No. Follows his miss. Spins his way down the lane. Rebuked by have it for a final say of the first half. Jackson beats the buzzer, but cannot lay it in. So with Monty Williams, who I thought did a great job in the bubble. Clippers get their first possession. Kennard gets the start of the second half. Gives to Patterson for three. And now LeBron James may or may not play in that game. Again, the Lakers are literally 2 months to the day being removed from winning the championship. Nice feed inside from Kuzma.
You know, in this game.
And again, a lot of these guys haven't, maybe all of them, haven't been able to play pickup basketball in the quote-unquote offseason. Kennard.
And the Clipper fans, if he stays healthy, will hopefully become a fan favorite.
He does have a lot of...
Patrick didn't even think about it. Got his feet set, stayed space. And once the pass got there, right in rhythm, able to knock it in.
Horton Tucker, I'd be...
and to not bring that kind of mindset to a new entity that you...
Man to Zubac. And a side pick and roll for Kennard. Southpaw strokes it home on Horton Tucker.
Well, when a coach doesn't talk to you, that's when you're going to have some issues, okay? But you talked about the 4 for 14, but he's just not leaving it. Nice little alley-oop right there by Kuzma at the offensive end. He's trying to do tournaments, though. I'm talking about really good. I mean,
I saw the footage of his dad. It was like Forrest Gump.
Oh, yes. No.
It was amazing. Oh,
Kevin, ensure that he's healthy enough to get on the court. But the longevity, especially the back end of the season, is most important.
Trez gets to the rim and lays it below. What he's doing with the Knicks, he plays a winning brand of basketball. That's one of the reasons why the Clippers locked him up for 4 years. How about Orturu? Mid-range shots tonight that he maybe did all year long last year.
Well, evidently, the coaching staff have probably talked to him about looking.
Rebounding. This is the game for you. Here's another one. Both teams shooting less than 35%.
Are you being nice? So what are you saying is that
Buckets coming off the bench. And Al Bowman averaged 7 points last year. Again, a lot of minutes for the Warriors. Knocks down the jump.
Getting sick, that hurts you know, late in the season.
Kuzma coming off the screen and knocks it in. The hope is
better space because he's with a winning organization that has a chance to compete for a championship. When you're losing to Kuzma with a long three.
The exact ingredients of your first preseason game.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers, a lot unforced. You know, a lot of two comes. You see Arturo right there. I mean,
Kevin Gelly. The shot clock into single digits. Bowman sidesteps for the three.
No, that's a little swag right there.
What's the difference?
If he had drip, it might be fade. The higher one now goes to blonde. Sprinkle in a little bluish reddish for the Clipper color, you know.
On Fox Sports, yes. Prime ticket in San Diego as well. We are lucky to have them.
No, lucky to be a part of it, man. Just excited for the upcoming season. Tenacity, the work he put in, kind of how he approached the game. You can take bits and pieces of that and kind of try to incorporate that is what you, and again, coaches look at that. It's not the bottom line of the stats that sometimes matters. It's, did you do the right things when you were on the court?
I think he's made some rough decisions over the last calendar year.
Well, he's trying to find himself within the hair. You know what I
Good
mean?
defense by Fitz. They look inside. Haycock blocked by Oturu, but they'll count the basket on the goal.
A little late to the party right here, Daniels. Oh, close. Close.
If accomplished, yes. As far as I am concerned. Clippers got some work done. They fall short to the Lakers, 87.